Hello, boys and girls. Happy Monday. This week, we are going to celebrate 1 month of digital learning starting today. Monday, April 13th, marks our 1 month of digital learning, which is totally crazy. But today, we are going to read a story called You've Got Dragons. And I absolutely love this story. And we are going to celebrate our 1 month of digital learning with an entire week of dragons. And I can't wait to show you what I mean when I talk about dragons this whole week. But we're going to start with this story. It is a phenomenal story, and I can't wait to show you about it. It's really one of my favorites. It's by Catherine Cave and Nick Maylands, and I want you to think about what our character is talking about. What are the dragons he's referring to? Dragons come when you least expect it. You turn around and they're there. You think, am I dreaming? And you pinch yourself hard, but you're not. Your heart thuds and your knees wobble and your hands shake and your head whirls and you feel hot and cold and you can't seem to breathe and your tummy hurts and you can't believe it is really happening to you. You've got dragons. You've never had dragons before. You're all on your own. You say to yourself, why me? Why am I the one to get dragons? Was it something I did? I've been bad sometimes, but not that bad. And mostly I'm good. I've never been bad enough to deserve this. You're right. Nobody deserves dragons. You certainly don't. You didn't get them by being bad. All these people have dragons, and they're frightfully good. Dragons are scary. You try to pretend yours isn't there, but it is. Pretending a dragon isn't there is very hard work. You keep checking to make sure. You check in all sorts of places. Sometimes you think it really isn't there, but it is. Pretending a huge, giant, enormous dragon isn't there is exhausting. So sooner or later, you stop. You say, okay, it's there, but it isn't a dragon. It's a mouse. Who's scared of a mouse? But take a look at its shadow. That mouse looks just like a dragon. Deep down, you know it's a dragon. You're still scared. Now you've got dragons, you can't get away from them. They pop up everywhere. When you wake up, when you clean your teeth, when you go to school, when you eat lunch, when you walk home, when you play games, when you switch on the television, when you go to bed, when you put out the light, especially when you put out the light. So sometimes you don't. You don't want to think about dragons, but you do, all the time. How do you spell cat? D-R-A-G-O-N. Bigger, dragon-sized. Who are you? A dragon. 2 + 2 is 4 dragons. 2 times 6 is 12 dragons. You make silly mistakes because of the dragons. What is this? A dragon. People don't understand this. If you explained, they'd think you were weird. So you don't say anything. Dragons make everything complicated. Some people try to talk to you about them when you don't want to talk. How's that old dragon today? Or when they do want to talk, or when you want to talk, They're too busy and they don't want to listen, or they don't understand, or they want to do all of the talking. Let me tell you about my dragon. Sometimes you feel you're burning up inside. You want to shout at the dragon, "Go away!" You'd like to stamp on it and kill it, but it's bigger than you. You need very big shoes. Sometimes you get cold and shivery and you don't want to be left on your own. Can I have one more hug? When you've got dragons, you need lots of hugs. Soon, you are the world's greatest expert on having dragons. By popular demand, Ben's problem page. Dear Ben, I want to run away from my dragon. What kind of training should I do? I am 6 years old. Also, do I need special shoes? If so, please tell me where I can get pink ones. Sincerely, Sophie. Dear Sophie, special shoes and training won't help. Take it from me, dragons are too fast to run away from. Yours, Ben. Dear Ben, I have been trying to hide from my dragons for 53 years, 8 months, and 4 days. Can you recommend a foolproof hiding place? Hopefully, Dad. Dear Dad, try under the stairs. It's more comfy than under the bed. I've always wondered what you were doing there. Your loving son, Ben. P.S. Say hi to your dragons when they find you. They will. Dear Ben, I got dragons last month when we moved house. Now my tummy hurts each morning. Is this normal? I also have purple spots on my tongue. What do you suggest I do? Anxiously, Dave. Dear Dave, in answer to your letter, 1, yes. 2, stop chewing your felt tip pens. It makes your teeth purple. Yours, Ben. Ben's top tips for when you've got dragons. Number 1, give your dragon your full attention at least once a day. Dragons get worse when ignored. Greetings, honorable dragon. Greetings, honorable Ben. 2, really get to know your dragon. Give it a name. What sort of dragon is it? Look at it hard, then draw a picture. This is Montgomery, my maths test dragon. He is dark red with orange claws and small green spots on his chest. Number 3, if you make your dragon laugh, it will get smaller. Try telling it jokes. This is Montgomery eating my maths test teacher. 4, remember to get plenty of hugs. Have one right now. Dragons don't stay forever. You think they will, but they won't. You ignore them and you run away from them and you hide from them and you pretend they're not dragons and you shout at them and you don't want to turn out the light. And then you pay attention to them and you tell them jokes and you can't think of anything else, and suddenly, something feels different. I wonder what. Dragons go when you least expect it. You wake up and they're gone. Yours is. It really is. After all your hard work, your dragon is gone. Congratulations, well done, hooray. And you'll know what to do if they ever come back again. Ancient dragon wisdom. On your way through the world, keep your eyes wide open. Dragons come in all shapes and sizes. They don't all look the same. They don't all look like dragons. They don't all mean us harm. Honor the dragons you meet and learn from them. They are not as powerful as you think. No dragon is more powerful than you. In this story, Ben talks about the dragons and the worries he faces, the fears and the anxieties he has. And that's what he calls his dragons. We all have dragons. We all have fears. We all have worries. We all have different emotions that come and go. I really, really like his advice for dealing with dragons. Number 1, give your dragon your worry, your fear, attention at least once a day. don't try to ignore it because it just gets bigger. And maybe giving it your attention means talking to someone about it, talking to a parent, a guardian, a sibling, a friend, or me about your worry, your fear, or your emotion. So make sure you give it some time, because it's okay to have that dragon or that worry or fear. I also really like his second piece of advice. Get to know your dragon. Name your dragon. What kind of dragon is it? What kind of worry or fear is it? Or what kind of emotion is it? And giving that a name. It's that emotion is anger, or that worry is about this. It's really important to name it. And then getting some laughter and getting some hugs, as long as they're safe ones with people in your home right now. Those are also really great pieces of advice. So this week we are going to be talking about dragons and different emotions that you might experience. And I'm really excited to just have fun this week with you as we talk about these hard things. I hope you all have a really great week, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.